Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's
Hey.
Double Dose of K. So I'm Caduce.
I'm Caliss.
And I'm Ken.
Okay, guys. So today we are going to be discussing a show that my sister Ken likes to watch, and it's called Seeking Sister Wives. I think, yeah,
Wife.
or wife, yeah, Seeking Sister Wife. It's on TLC. And I actually couldn't get through the show because it kind of made me mad, so I had to turn it off.
She's sensitive. So.
No, it was just upsetting. It was so upsetting. But anyway,
you're sensitive.
I am. Okay, I'm here. I was made to be sensitive. Yes, I'm sensitive, and if something's upsetting me, I don't want to put my soul through that. So I have to this distance.
I just be like, hey, that's on them. Whatever. Sorry. That's how I feel. That's what I say.
I think that show is tragedy.
Yeah, it is.
It's disgusting to me, but to each his own, I guess. I personally can't live that life and will never live that life. So yeah.
Can't cheer my man. Sorry, y'all.
Well, I'm not cheering my man either. Sorry.
Who is that? Is that Kiana?
Oh, there's Key. She made
a there's Key. She actually popped in. Kiana, come pop a squad and talk with us.
She said that she doesn't want to
say hi, guys.
Hi, bro. And my hair is a mess. No thanks.
Who cares?
Okay, y'all. So there's Key.
That's
there.
Key.
Right
there. So she's our little sister, the one that doesn't ever want to come and show up.
Right.
You guys. Our lovely subscribers.
She's in the room with the kids anyways.
But anyways, so do we have a couple of clips that we're gonna watch, or are we just discussing the show, guys?
I have a few. We're gonna have to work with those because it's very hard to find some clips. So I'm gonna play the trailer of season 3 of Seeking Sister Wife, but we're gonna be focusing more on the family, the Snowden family and the Merrifields. Is that how you say it? The
Merrifields, yes. Family. And that's actually perfect, Melissa, that you just found the trailer. You don't even have to play anything else because we'll just discuss it. If you want to go watch the show, go watch the show. You got to just show the trailer, y'all. So
okay, so we'll just show the trailer then.
The season's over, but you can watch the replays. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Again, the show's called Seeking Sister Wife. Okay. And again, we're focusing on the Snowdens and the Merrifields. Okay.
And this is season 3. This is
sorry, y'all. Go ahead.
And this is season 3. There's 3 seasons, but we're focusing on season 3.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm about to play that trailer right now. So
yes, and fair use.
Fair use.
Fair use.
All right, let's get it. All right, here's the trailer. I'm just gonna put it in here. All right, here we go. There you go.
On Seeking Sister Wife.
Cheers. How many women is that now? You got a lot going on.
Okay, they get on my nerves too, Clark.
But there's no possible way to seek another sister wife if we don't correct the situation with Caleb.
I feel like your role might be a little more important than mine.
We could switch. You go work.
I am really excited to keep learning more about everyone.
Kimberly is a woman that we've been talking
I don't even
to
know their name.
for months.
Just make sure you don't leave me and her alone.
Get their name. Sorry.
There's not going to be any sex.
We'll keep you honorable.
Thank you.
Don't get too close.
And that's Snowden.
It's also definitely sets the stage for intimacy to take place.
Speaking of sharing, we already set the D schedule. Oh, I like it in the morning. Crystalline can be getting D in the night.
That's kind of scary to think about. All rise.
This is the dissolution.
There's the name bill.
To get Roberta from Brazil to America is for Garrick to legally marry her. So Garrick and I have to get divorced for that to happen.
What if he just decides to leave you for Roberta and you're left alone with nothing?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Danielle will hear you having
Thank you. Right.
Mas eu e o Garrick, a gente promete fazer pouquinho de silêncio.
He doesn't even speak English.
Hi, how are you?
I've been with a woman named Alexandra.
What if
We don't know their name. Those are some creepers.
Pop your hood up. So Emily's a friend of mine, and she's starting to become more curious about polygamy.
How could we explore it together?
Now, that was a question I felt like you've been dying to ask.
I appreciate you experiencing this pregnancy with me.
Sophie's pregnant. I'm not. It's hard to always be really excited for her.
I'm not ready to go. I would like to stay.
This is really happening.
I'm so serious.
I wish that Garrick would reassure me that he isn't in this lifestyle to just leave me.
How much do you really know her? How much does Garrick really know her?
Sister, I need to tell you something.
I love her.
This is weird.
So Garrett. Oh, you get on my nerves.
What the hell's
Oh
happening?
my gosh, I cannot stand that guy.
Demetrius. Oh,
You leave a wake of
you
destruction.
need to get on my nerves.
I'm done with this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, whoops.
Oh my gosh. So much to just talk about. Like you guys, like we said, you guys can go check out the actual episode yourself. But we wanted to focus on the Snowdens, and we'll give you guys a little background on them and the, what are they called? The
Mayfields, I believe.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about
Mayfields,
those two families off of there, and like Cliff said, that show is just a tragic mess.
A mess.
Go check it out if you want to check it out. But anyways, Kendra, let's go ahead and start it out with the Snowdens.
Okay, well, what are we gonna say about them? Their background?
Well, whatever.
Okay, well, I watched all 3 seasons with the Snowdens. I watched all 3 seasons with the Snowdens, and in the family, it's Demetrius, which of course is the husband, then his first spiritual wife, which is Ashley, and then they married another wife in season 2. Her name was Vanessa, but she ended up leaving them before season 3. Now in season 3, they get 2 more wives, which is Taylor, the younger one, well, the one with the dreads. And then they marry, he actually marries one for real so she can come over to the United States, which is Crystalline. She's South African. So they're not together no more, none of them. All the wives left Demetrius.
I know, because he's scandalous.
Yeah, so there is another wife from years ago. I always forget what her name is, but she did interviews with John Yates on YouTube about how Demetrius was abusive, which Crystalline also says he's abusive. That's why she ends up leaving him. The one he actually marries. He was abusive. The wives have to walk around naked. They also say that Ashley is just as worse, or just as bad as Demetrius is.
I think Ashley's a witch.
Yes, they have to walk around the house naked. I never get that. I'm like, why do they walk around the house naked?
I'm sorry, that girl is a straight up witch. You see like the little, what is it called that she does?
I don't know.
The bendy on her forehead or whatever. Yeah, that girl is a witch, and you can tell she's like getting jollies like from the other women too. Like you can totally tell. Like she's like into it. It's so gross.
No, but the thing is like with the story, her name is Ari Kinder, by the way, that did the interviews.
Yeah, Ari, that's her name.
Speaking against the
from years ago.
family.
Yeah.
So apparently Ashley is worse than what's Demetrius. She's the one that controls the relationship, and she gets jealous. And you know, they had their other wives. What is it called? Like they went on some alkaline diet or something like that. That came from Ashley. However, Ari spilled the tea and said that Dimitri did not listen to her. He was still having sex with the wives, even before they started the alkaline diet and while they were doing it. They didn't finish it before he had sex with them. That dude, he is straight up scandalous.
And Ashley is the one that actually, you're right about her, about the alkaline diet. She's the one that makes them do that. I'm like, why do they have to do that? Like, I don't understand.
Well, according to her, she wants to make sure that they clean out all the toxin in their body because they're going to be having sex with the same husband. That's why she makes them do it.
Well, that's her excuse.
That's why.
But I think it's just like Ari said. I think it's because she wanted to control the situation.
Yeah.
She's very jealous and she wanted those women to run away so that she could have Dimitri all to herself.
And you heard what she said, like whenever the girl Taylor was like, she's gonna be getting the D in the morning. Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy. Getting the D in the morning, so scary. And then the other girl's gonna be getting it at night. She's like, that's a scary thought. That's what she said. That's what Ashley said. So you could already tell her jealousy.
But in season 2,
go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say in season 2, you could see Ashley's jealousy towards Vanessa. Like when they actually finally got to do it, she woke up the next day mad. Ashley did. It's like, I heard you guys.
I mean, I
and
think
that's in season 2.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I wouldn't put myself in that situation anyway.
Right.
But I don't know why if she's not.
You definitely gotta do something like that if you are not strong enough.
I think she does it. I personally think she did it to satisfy Dimitri,
to stay with her.
That she could stay with him, even though she really didn't want to do it. So she was like trying to enforce all these rules to like drive the women away and also be evil towards them because she really wanted the man to herself, which she should have just plainly told him. Like, nah, dude, we ain't about to do that.
Something real quick to the audience. It seems like there's a little delay between Ken and us, me and Caduce. So sorry, bear with us on that. Okay, go ahead.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, so go ahead, Kendra.
Yeah.
Sorry, because there is a delay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ken.
Okay, I was just gonna say, also, Ari also spills the tea, but then you can also see it for yourself in all the seasons that Ashley really wants the wives because she wants the wives to come in and babysit the kids so she can go out there and work and do what she wants. And the other wives can stay at home with her kids. I think Ari talks about that a little bit, but I already peeped that out in all the other seasons because Vanessa didn't have no kids coming into the marriage in season 2. And she basically was taking care of the kids while Ashley was just doing her.
Yeah, Ashley wanted a babysitter for her kids. And apparently I heard that she doesn't even take good care of her kids. That's why in the season you see the baby clinging on to all the wives that come in.
Yeah,
and that's another thing.
They're always the kids are always like hugged up on all the wives.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
right. And I think it's because Ashley she just don't have that motherly spirit with her kids. I just say something. I thought something was up with that. I thought something was up with that house.
Yeah, I was like, why are the kids always hugged up on the girls?
Another
like, they don't get no love.
How you let your kids just hug up on these women you don't know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, why are they like that?
I was thinking that too.
So yeah, that was strange to me as well. Like, obviously you could tell, like, I'm sorry, but they shouldn't be putting those kids in that situation anyways. Right. Because you guys are causing confusion in your household. Like, you're not setting any kind of. Okay, so there's a difference between polygamy and polygamy or polygyny. And polygyny is biblical, and that was not polygamy. First of all, I just want to address, like, only certain men were allowed to do that. It wasn't for everybody up in there. So let's just make it clear right now. Like, I'm sorry, but all these people who are doing it on this show are doing it. One, they're doing it wrong, and two, the men are doing it for their own selfish pleasures. That's all it's about, is sex.
So too.
Yes, I definitely think that Demetrius is like that, and Garrick, and then the Clarks. What's his what's the husband's name in the Clarks? I would forget his name. Gerard, I think. Yeah, Gerard. I think he really doing it because he just wants to have 2 women. Because if you've seen pictures of them, he got his 2 wives, Kayla and Vanessa, because I believe that's his wife's name too. They all just hugged up to him in the same bed. And I heard that they all sleep in that same bed. Now, what kind of polygamy stuff is that?
Why it gotta be the brothers though? Like for real?
Got it wrong with polygamy.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about Garrick and Danielle.
Born into it.
Yeah. Again, there's a delay, so sorry, guys.
No, I was just gonna make this point that polygamy, they're doing it wrong because from polygamy that I actually watched documentaries on real polygamy, I believe that is that the wives each have their own homes and they don't be having sex with the women until they're actually married with them. They court them, and I don't know. These people just don't do it right if they want to practice polygamy.
And they're calling it polygamy, but it's not, because in a polygamous relationship, the man and the woman can have more than one spouse. But most of them are actually practicing polygyny, which is just the man having another spouse, not the women. But what Kendra said is true. A lot of, like, if you watch documentaries on people who actually practice it correctly or sort of correctly, the men, they don't all live in the same house with their wives. Like, they all have their different houses. The man has to take care of every single wife the same way. Each one has their own children. They're not like sharing children and all that stuff. It's separated, but they all know of each other and they all come together as like a family, but it's not like this.
Yeah,
it's not like
exactly just like the HBO show. It's been a while ago.
Big Love, yeah.
Big Love.
Yeah, that was
now that shows you how it's supposed to be practiced, I guess. It shows you kind of how it's supposed to be practiced if you're gonna do it. But then also a lot of people who do practice that, they're actually born into it. They like, it's a religious thing. But these people are seeking sister wives. I just believe it's the men who just want it for their own pleasures.
Exactly.
For themselves. That's what I don't think it's nothing that has to do with religion or nothing.
Sorry, y'all. That's my son Kevin. Sorry.
Hey,
Kev. But anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about Garrick and Danielle and their new wife, Berta, who is from Brazil and doesn't even speak English, which is red flag right there. Let's go ahead and talk about them. So, Kendra, can you give us a background on Garrick and Danielle?
Well, I really don't all I can say about them is that, okay, Garrick and Danielle, they were married for a few years. I believe they have a son.
They have 2
kids. I got more than one kid, actually.
Yeah.
And in the show, he talks Danielle into divorcing him so he can bring Bert, that's what they call her, to the States so they can be with her.
Okay.
And
so
Danielle is very jealous.
Danielle,
and you can keep it out.
Yeah. So with Garrick and Danielle, they've actually been married for a while. I think they've been married for 10 plus years, actually. Yeah. They have 2 sons. And they have to go, so they, like Kendra said, they have to go get divorced so that Berta can come into the States on a on a K-1 visa, which is a 90-day fiance visa, where they have to get married within 90 days for her to stay eligible to stay in the States. So this girl, this is what made me mad. She legit is listening to her husband. She don't even really want to do it. She's like, she just loves her husband. You can tell she just loves her husband so much she wants to satisfy him, right?
Yeah.
She literally goes to court and tells the judge that their marriage is not savable and that they get a divorce. And she's like crying because she knows in her heart that he's really about to just try to like bounce on her. I'm sorry. She knew it from the get-go. Like, she knew it from the get-go. Like, he loves this other girl so much.
Oh, we lost Ken.
Okay, guys. So what I was saying about Garrick and Danielle is, so they have met Berta, and she is from Brazil. She does not speak English. And Danielle and Garrick have to go get a divorce for her to legally come into the United States on a K-1 visa. If you don't know what a K-1 visa is, it's a fiance visa, and the couple has to get married within 90 days. So when Danielle and Garrett go to get divorced, you can tell Danielle, like I said, I don't think she really wants a sister wife. I think she's only doing it to please her husband because she loves dude so much. And he is so disgusting. Like, oh, he just makes me mad. I literally had to stop watching the show because of him.
He's so disrespectful.
Yes, he's such a creep. He like pets the girl, the one girl, he like pets her hair and it's like touching her hair and like, oh, I just love the way she's
fascinated by her.
Yeah. It's because she's different. And he's like,
he definitely wanted an exotical.
Yeah, he's like one of them vanilla. I'm sorry. That one, like, I'm sorry. He is. That one's just like an exotic, like, I'm sorry. Okay, cut. He's a vanilla wafer. This one's. You can't take credit. I'm not kidding. That's real. Like,
no, but you're different. He just wanted an exotic. That's all. He's tired of his foreign life.
Like, I'm sorry, but it's the truth. Like, you can totally tell he's such a creep when it comes to Kayla.
Why'd you do this?
He does.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a creep. You guys are stupid.
Oh man.
And that came out. I did not even mean to say that. I meant, it's like a vanilla wafer.
But this, you kept on going like it's normal.
Stop it, y'all make me cry.
Everybody would be like,
what? Okay. Oh,
okay. Anyways, as I was saying, he's just so fascinated with her, and he's fascinated with the idea of her. Because we don't know what Berta's true intentions are, but you do know what Danielle's are, and she actually loves her husband. That's why I had to turn that show off, because he was like legit disgusting me. How he was like, they go on vacation to meet with Berta in Mexico so they can spend time with her, and they just like basically like shut Danielle out, like she's not even there.
Yes,
and it's messed up.
And even Bert, but we gotta give Bert some credit, because she was like, well, let's spend time with sister. Let's have sister come and sleep in here with us. It was Garrett who's like, no.
No, because he wanted her all to himself. And then another part that
he said that. He said that. He actually said that.
Yeah, another part that made me mad was when they were at the lunch table, whatever they were doing. And he said, okay, I have a special surprise for Bert. Can you
that's when I turned it off.
Saying to Danielle, can you stay back and do some work for me?
That's why I turned it off.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He's so disrespectful, and Danielle should have checked his ass.
That's literally when I turned that show off.
You ain't about to be trying to diss me. You're not about to diss me for this new exotical woman who you don't know who she probably, in my honest opinion, I don't think Bert would go for no Garrett if she was here in the United States.
No,
I don't believe it. I don't believe that that's her type. I do not.
No, I don't think that's her type at all. I'm sorry. I think because she came with her mom to meet them. I think her and her mom would be like, hey girl, get through this marriage so you can get over there and bring me over there. Like, I'm sorry. That's how I feel. And yeah, I'm sorry.
And
like,
she's
probably a good actor. Like, she really is, because I'm sorry, girl. That's why I think she feels bad for Danielle, but she's not really like, trying to shut her out, because she knows that she's gonna end up leaving that dude anyways and be like, here, Danielle, take your husband. I don't want him.
And I don't even think they're together anyway. Probably. Now that the show is over, I don't even think they know where Bert is at.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. Look that up. That'd be interesting. If you guys watch the show and you guys,
I follow other YouTubers that report on the show too.
Yeah,
right. And I follow other YouTubers that talk about Sister Wife, and they were saying that they don't even think Bert can be found. They don't even know where she's at. Garrett and Danielle.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's interesting.
Honestly, people. Let's just keep it real. People do come over from different countries to try to get into U.S. and they'll do it any type of way they can. Yeah. Not saying that everybody's like that, but a lot of people are.
Right. Not everybody.
But Garrett better slow his roll trying to diss his wife.
Yes. That is like legit.
He was getting on my nerves.
Oh my gosh. Landis screamed. I was like, what the hell?
I heard that.
She was playing. But anyways, that's like legit what Calista was talking about when he was like, I got a special surprise for Bert and you go do some of my work. That's legit when I turned that show off. I was
right.
Like,
and then her poor face, and then she said yes. I'm like, girl.
Because she loves him so much, and it was like painful to watch. I literally could not watch it, y'all. Like, I don't care.
If she was my if she was my friend, I'm like, get it together, okay? He's dissing you, seriously. Like, no, a real friend.
Oh my God, stretching your face.
Like, straight up. What you said? No.
Oh my gosh.
Bad.
Seriously, if you're a real friend, you gotta not tell them what they want to hear. You gotta tell them the truth.
Yeah, you have to tell them. You have to tell people the truth. For real.
Open your eyes, seriously.
For real, girl. Because I wish I would have known, Danielle. I'd be like, girl, you dumb. You dumb, girl.
Right.
You about to go divorce this man, not about to get the house, not about to get the car, not about to get nothing out of it. But he gets another wife and she comes in, now she owns all your stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
That you built with the man.
And I'm
that
sorry
you
that
helped
you
build
like Danielle's dad said, you wouldn't have no damn Bert. What did he say if it wasn't for Danielle? And he's right.
Exactly.
Like, seriously.
Exactly.
Like, I cannot stand men like that who want to diss the women who's been there.
Exactly.
Like, I got no respect.
Saying. She helped build you, Garrick, and you just gonna go and diss her like that? Like that, that's what I couldn't stand about it. Like, you disgusting. You are disgusting. And sorry excuse for a man. Sorry.
And sorry, but homeboy, you're not a prize.
No, not a prize. He looked like the Joker from the cartoon Batman. He looks like the Joker.
Sir, he
does. That's so true.
Damn sick. You're not that cute.
I know exactly. Oh my gosh, he does. Y'all go check it out because what Melissa just said is hilarious. He totally does look like the Joker from Batman, the cartoon one. Oh my gosh, his hair is even like it. That is freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Straight up creep.
Like, seriously. The way he looking in his he is a creep. Just the way he looks. I'd be like, why is he looking like that?
Me too.
Weirdo. Like, seriously.
I would pull up more clips because I have clips on there, but you know what? For the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. But he creeps me out. Like, he's a creeper. And when him and Danielle were about to go back home to Colorado, I believe, he was like rubbing Bert's hair. He's like, and Bert's like in front of him, and he's like, I miss Bert. Like, dude, you're a freaking creep. Get over yourself, man. Oh my gosh.
A whole wife. What do you mean? First of all, men like that don't need to be in no polygamous relationship because you would treat one wife better than the other, and you're not supposed to do that. If you want to do that,
well just be married to one
you want to do polygamy.
But that's really what he wants.
Yeah,
well, I'm sorry. He wants to drop Danielle and give Bert to himself because he literally said,
"Yes,
I want
he does.
To myself.
He wants the exotical. He's tired of his boring wife. No offense to Danielle. That's what he's probably thinking. I'm tired of her. It's time for me to get an exotic.
Go for the exotic. They're the colors.
Yep, exactly. He was done with that vanilla. He wanted his caramel-licious chocolate stuff. Like,
I'm sorry, she's only acting. She doesn't want you, Garrett. She doesn't want you.
My language. He's not. I mean, that's a bad word. Cut that out, please. I didn't mean to say that. But anyways, guys. So basically, guys, what we're trying to say is go check it out. You can go check that show out if you want to. Like I said, I turned it off because it was making me mad. But the Snowdens, Dimitri, and all of his wives are now all separated. None of them are together. So, and there's a whole bunch of rumors about he said, she said, all that. You can go look that up online. And then with Garrett,
talking about Demetrius,
they don't know where Bert's at right
homeless and all this and that. And my issue is, my thing about it, there's a rumor that Demetrius is homeless, and he actually made a post on Instagram. But I'm like, how are you homeless when you claim you got all this money and then you get paid from the show?
He's a fraud.
People be living their life above their means.
What do you mean?
And he owes people money, and he's not paying them. But he's not paying them though, because there was a couple who came on John Yates' show too that Ari came on, which was the sister wife from years ago. There was a couple named Kent and Susie, and Demetrius, like, he talked him into helping him with a company, and he didn't even pay him none of their money. And that couple was dumb too. I'm sorry. You gotta watch the interview. No offense to them, but come on, you should have seen red flags when stuff wasn't coming through with Demetrius. Like, come on, with Demetrius.
That's sad.
Like,
People taking advantage of people.
Right.
That's just sad.
And it's sad when people don't see red flags too. It's like, come on now.
They're completely blind to the situation.
Right.
Yeah. Not good.
But yeah, check John Yates out. That's the YouTuber who interviewed all those people about Dimitri.
Yeah, you guys can check him out. We'll try to put a link on for his channel down below. But anyways, guys,
his name is John Yates.
I got you.
Yeah. So, anyways, conclusion: we think that show is redonkulous. Well, me and Calista do at least. Kendra watched all 3 seasons. I couldn't get through 1 season.
Yeah, they should take it down. Like, take it off air.
I was shaking my head like, how dumb can people be? That's how I was. I was laughing like, you dumb. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not that sensitive, but I was like, I was probably cussing them out through the screen, to be honest. But
all women, point blank period, were in it for sexual relationships, not for the love part. Not for to build a family and a legacy. Nah, they were doing it just to have multiple hoes in different area codes. Okay.
Lasciviousness.
I'm not gonna say all the families on that show, because there was a couple families on there, I believe, who really loved their wives, a couple of the husbands. I don't remember their names. It's the 2 families I don't remember. But them 2 families, I believe they were in it for the right reasons. But the Clarks, the Mayfields, the Snowdens,
they're right reasons.
No.
Yeah. Well, we can go all day about this. We can go on and on. But again, thank you so much, guys, for coming and watching us again. You guys have anything else to say, sister?
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to our channel. Go ahead and check out Kanisha's Corner on YouTube. And Ken's Storyteller if you want some spooky stories.
Storyteller.
Yes.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
It's free, y'all. Come on, subscribe. Like,
it is.
Come join us, sis. We need your support. Okay, I would support you. So let's go. Come on, y'all.
Awesome. Okay. Well, until next time, I'm gonna cheers, y'all. Cheers.
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 Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Keep going.
Yeah, get out of the kitchen.
Or do you want to wait until she comes back on?
Just wait.
Okay. So cut. Oh man, it's hot. She need to get them kids off of all that Wi-Fi. She needs to take their phone.
That's probably what it is.
That's what it is.
Bombarding her Wi-Fi or something.
Ooh, it's hot. Dang.